Wakai men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling.
Clear to land. Perfect.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
I dropped the anime, no! Okay, we're here, we made it. Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Rockbed destroyed. That cave will never be opened again.
The ghosts of the demons of Razgriz. You're kidding.
A new radio transmission has been intercepted, pointing towards a canyon in northern Yuktobania. After the collapse of the mine, the Balkans split the nukes, and the Attack on Titan episodes, sending them to both Ozia and Yuktobania. As such, the canyon is worth investigating. The place is covered by an air defense system, so the only safe place to fly is in the canyon itself. That's right, we got ourselves another Ace Combat Classic, the Canyon Mission. It's like a tunnel, but with one less wall. Razgriz is sent to the canyon to do some recon, but is quickly contacted by Alyosha, a member of the Yuktobanian resistance, who explains the situation. The resistance has captured one of the nukes, and episodes, sent to Yuktobania and are currently trying to defuse it. Our radar has picked up a sizable Yuk force entering the canyon, presumably to destroy the resistance hideout. They are spreading themselves across the canyon, which indicates that they're still searching for that exact location. So help the resistance out and take down this force before they find them.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible, don't you think so?
Nah, Grid.
Well, sure, maybe you're alright, but...
What do you mean? You've also flown through a tunnel. Compared to that, the amount of space you have here is a luxury. There's so much room for activities. While we're essentially just doing a lap around the hideout, the resistance is doing a slightly more stressful task. And honestly, it kinda shows.
It's powering up the trigger circuit.
What? You mean it's gonna...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, never mind. It's fine. We shut it off.
Jesus Christ, man.
Okay.
My hand's slipping. It's gonna drop.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, what's going on? Answer me. We're okay. We caught it just in time.
It's one after another. Gee, don't let Butterfingers work on the nuke. It should go without saying. Razgriz takes care of the enemy force just before the reinforcements arrive. A squadron of 4 Su-35s, known as Ofnir. They were actually the guys in the photo that Blaze took, so that means that they're the Balkan aggressors sent to Yuktobania. Okay, if you guys could just stay below the canyon, that would be wonderful. Well, they do go above the rim of the canyon at times, but don't worry, they also use a merry-go-round strategy. It consists of splitting up into 2 pairs and then flying in a predetermined circle. Look, I suppose the idea is that while one group is being chased, the other can attack head-on, but you only really get 2 chances to do so. Meanwhile, the first pair is being relentlessly chased by the leader of the so-called demons. Not the best strategy, to be honest, but hey, I'm not complaining. Bang bang, sweet. Bada bing bada boom, no more Ofnir for you.
They're right behind you. Don't let your guard down.
Nope, right now he's in the face of that mountain, so... Now that the coast is clear, Alyosha delivers a message meant for Blaze, from the man who was with the resistance and contacted the Kestrel.
Hey, kid. I hear you're a hell of a squad captain now. Do you get it?
Yeah, there's only one guy who would call Blaze kid no matter what. I guess Nagase is going to be happy. With the nuke defused, the resistance sets out in their submarine to sink the dismantled parts and the anime episode in the bottom of the ocean. You know, after seeing something as big as the Symphaxi, that thing kinda looks like a toy. It seems that the Balkans have completed their repairs on the Arkbird, which they had previously sabotaged. It is likely that they have loaded a nuke and a couple of episodes on board, since they are clearly planning an attack on the city of Oktobersk in Yuktobania. To do it, however, they need to make a correction on the Arkbird's trajectory, which involves dropping its altitude and using air friction to reduce speed. This makes it vulnerable to an attack, as was foreshadowed all those missions ago, so Razgriz is sent to take this opportunity and destroy the Arkbird. When they arrive, they notice an escape pod being launched from the spacecraft. In it is the remaining Ozian astronaut of the crew, who noticed that something wasn't right and so he bailed out with the Attack on Titan episodes. What a hero. So now all we have to worry about is the nuke itself. Thankfully, the astronaut also helps with that, given that he activates the Arkbird's air brakes, slowing it down and making it drop even more altitude. All Razgriz has to do now is destroy it before it exits the operation area. The Balkans notice the attack and deploy countermeasures. They activate 2 of the engines in the back for thrusts and launch some UAVs, mainly just to annoy us. Lastly, I think it's relevant to say that they fixed the giant laser unit. You know, the one used against giant submarines. Oh Jesus. Oh Christ. How did that not damage me? What? Dodge the attacks and keep hammering the engines.
We're gonna destroy the Arkbird. Are you sure about this?
When we're in peace again, the president will build another one for us.
They keep forgetting that these things cost a lot of money. But hey, we know that Harling built a space elevator right after this, so maybe it's not that far-fetched of an idea. Okay, down with the 2 engines. It seems they're not going to make it to Yuktobanya. Mission accomplished.
You are aware of the backup plan, right? I know. We're to forgive our Lucian territory and set off the nuke. Your sacrifice will never be forgotten.
God damn it, guys. So since the Arkbird has an extra set of engines, they can just make an L-turn and limp their way over to Ozia to just blow themselves up there. Oh boy. I can, yeah. Is it though? Oh Jesus. Okay, you're kind of... You're kind of listing, my guy. Okay, at this point, I'm wondering how that thing is still flying. Guess it's time to put my engineering degree to use. I suppose the Arkbird has a sort of a delta wing, which is a wing shaped like a triangle, as the one used in the Mirage 2000, for example. These wings work because of one thing, the vortices that are formed on the leading edge. These vortices roll over the top surface of the wing, which allow it to generate lift at pretty impressive angles of attack, leading to a large stall angle, the angle on which the wing stops working. However, this comes at the cost of increased drag, which means that it needs powerful engines to back it up and keep the aircraft in the air at these high angles. As you can see, that thing is flying at a pretty high angle, and without any form of thrust, it's pretty much on its last breath. What's that? What do you mean they have a main engine in the middle? Oh my god, what? Maybe not. Down she goes. And down she goes. Alright, enemy secured and the nuke is at the bottom of the ocean. Most importantly, without blowing up, which, you know, was highly likely given the impact of that crash. Whew. Back in Kerwin Island, Harling is trying to broadcast the truth of what's happening to the citizens and soldiers of Ozia. Unfortunately, with the central government being in Grey Man control, all of it just ends up being censored. The only way to stop the war seems to be for him to enter the capital himself and deliver the speech live. This, of course, means that he will be risking his own skin.
As he boarded the helicopter, the president smiled and said, "Here goes."
Man, what a guy, dude. This guy is badass, man. Shortly after, Bartlett, who we now know is alive and well, sends his third message, a time and a frequency. This is a show we don't want to miss.
Hey, it's me! Get the wax out of your ears and listen up. We found Nicanor, the leader of Yuktobania, and we broke him out of prison. This war wasn't his doing at all.